gonna love this. Okay, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
All right, Team Packard.
Team Packard's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to go.
Team Packard, we are going to pull all the plugs and then we're going to strip the rest of the bits off this head and clean it up and see what we got. And if it's pretty true, we're not going to bother planing it, but we may. So let's just see how it goes. This is a
moment of truth.
Old ass fitting here. Oh, nice, buddy. Damn.
Didn't even hurt myself.
That is amazing. I did not expect that to come out. National pipe. Nice. Okay. Here's the wire, spark plug wire guide. And now we need something to get the, we got to pull the
We'll do this
thermostat.
little sender, I think, first.
Don't have to.
No. Ah, what if we break it off?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is it going to come? Frankards, what do you think? Hey, little buddy.
How are we doing?
I don't know, what's the prognosis?
Well, I
Looks
think,
pretty decent.
I don't think the head of a valve has been, you know, slopping around anywhere in this engine.
Nobody's been floating the valves.
No, I don't think so. It all looks
I wonder if
pretty.
you could even rev this thing enough to float the valves. I don't think it's even possible. I'm just so excited to hear what these sound like.
Oh,
Because we're running it open exhaust, just in case anybody's wondering.
zero signs of.
Really no damage, and all of the threads for the plugs are good. No plugs stripped out, nothing. Really no signs of, I've seen them where valves or rings have come apart and it's all smashed up.
Like,
in
look
here.
at it. It all looks super nice.
A little bit of a tidy on the top half here. We've yet to find any really serious problems with it. Heavy drama. Heavy on the drama.
It's like Indiana Jones shit.
This thing has the pounds per horsepower ratio of a windmill. Oh, that's vast. Wow. Okay, well, we're, I think, level 1 tidy. Level 1 wipe the shit off has been achieved.
I agree. Pretty tidy.
It's in amazingly good condition, really. Really, virtually no corrosion. I mean, some tiny, insignificant bits, little, tiny, but nothing like, man. Okay, well, we'll get this kind of put aside for when we can use it, I guess.
Looks great.
Yeah, really happy with that. We got the thermostat housing off, and it's in poor condition, but the thermostat itself looks amazingly intact. I'm going to try and get it out, and I'm willing to bet that it still works. These things are pretty well made. I don't see.
I think we call it.
I think we call
good,
it. Yeah,
man.
that's pretty nice. I think really. Yeah, there's no scoring to the inside of the engine. Almost no reason to believe that it's ever really had a serious overheating or beating, you know.
Because, you know, I'm going to start charging for being in these fucking
Yeah, okay.
films. You goddamn right. Every time it's viewed, I want...
Yeah.
What do you charge for drilling holes? 10 cents?
Yeah. Look, can you see what come out of this Buick engine? It's about 60% water. And the bottom, now you can see it's almost all water at this point. Look at, that's just straight water.
Oh yeah, that's straight water. Yeah, you could even drink that.
I mean,
Well, that explains it. Oh, gross.
Oh god.
right? That
Don't
was
put that in there, you're gonna plug up the funnel.
so.
Oh boy.
That's not encouraging for Team Buick, really, at all.
Right to there.
It's 70% water.
Well, it's better than 100% water. Let me try to.
I guess, yeah, I suppose.
Some.
Looks like we found it on the bottom of the ocean. This is a Team Buick update. They got their oil pan out. You know, I'm not a Buick expert, but
Oh wow.
oh wow.
That is fun.
Wow. I'm trying to find something encouraging to say, but
Oh, is that how it's supposed to be?
oh, when it's
Look
rusted.
at the baffles for when you autocross it. Keep that oil from sloshing.
Sorry,
Wow,
I
it's
shouldn't be
rusted
touching
right
this.
through.
That's insane. How did that get so messed up?
That would not.
Would maybe a connecting rod of contest?
I honestly don't know. I don't even know what's going on here.
Do you think
That-
Dean's been in here?
Yeah, do you think it was sabotage? No, I do not think it was, but I'm not a real oil analysis guy either, but it shouldn't be a thin skim on top of 4 liters of water. That's,
Can you imagine dumping fresh oil in it and then doing
oh,
a
and
quick
thinking it
change?
was gonna run? Yeah, Christ.
You would have had no
I
oil
don't know.
pressure, dude.
Well,
that pump was that can even pick anything up.
It does turn.
it turns. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's go, let's
Doesn't turn.
light
It does not
light
turn?
tune-up.
On quarter turn. Let me just look at
Are you going under?
it. I wouldn't mind looking.
Me neither. I actually want to go, but I don't know if I'm allowed.
Maybe this is where I charge admission. See, Canada's worst engine. The house of engine horror.
What do you think?
Well, I'm trying to think where this was. And honestly, it ain't bad. If you didn't know that the pan looked like that, you wouldn't suspect that this was the same engine. You guys are welcome to look, but my first impression is it ain't bad. The bottom end actually looks fair if we could only get that one piston. I can't believe it, but I don't see, like, it's not all crusty and gross.
You can see the cam here. I don't know. You can see if I get a good shot of that. Looks pretty good.
Just the back cylinder.
But as we move to the
You know
back,
what happened? The water, when it was pouring into the cylinder, was pouring down the push rod from the valve.
that's
on the
not
camshaft and filling it up,
gonna help your lifters at all.
right?
Those last 4 lobes are just rusty.
Down the push rod.
Then it would do this.
Yeah, they're all pretty good except for the back one. I don't know about the rod bearing being as wet as everything else was.
My point is, if it took 10 tons to push it down, the car only weighs 1.5. It'll just flip the car over before that piston ever moves.
That'd make for a good video, though.
Lifters out, though.
May I look? Am I allowed?
Oh yeah, you want to scope out the enemy territory?
This shit happens
I've never
I've seen any of this.
Let's see.
This type of tomfoolery. Let me get my light ready.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready.
That cam is totally dusted. That's also a problem.
Hey,
The rust on the back?
on the cam?
Yeah.
No, it's dust.
Yeah, that'll be fine. 2 wipes,
You're-
it'll look like all the other ones.
You can't be trusted. That'll be fine, he says.
Press on, gentlemen.
Press on, gentlemen.
Okay. Desperation's slowly setting in. Oh, that's the sound of an air chisel. Okay, I'm looking for vibration on the top of that piston. See what kind of seismic waves we get here.
Is that fucking oil splashes all over our face?
Not that I can apply much torque here, but
Are we even making any headway
Nothing.
Oh, it was on minimum. Let's put it to maximum
we're
damage.
going right to maximum damage straight away, right?
What are we doing with minimum here?
What are you pressing on?
Like, are you racking the piston?
Well, it's not getting better.
I was just saying, if it's making a hole, you may as well make the hole from up here. if
You're going to
that's
get
where
a
we're
bunch
at.
of freaking drain
Right,
fluid in your
that's
face.
right.
Well, yeah, you
But
got to
again,
keep it
you gotta remember
preloaded.
how hard we pushed this in here. Pretty fucking hard. Like, this is a permanent part of this engine at this point. 3.5-ish, 3.3.
This torque
No.
wrench is not turned.
No, it ain't moving.
No, it ain't moving here. There's no way.
It hasn't moved a tiny
It
microscopic.
might be drifting there on your brother, so just...
You guys see anything?
Like seriously, dude, nothing.
Not even a ripple. That's the weirdest thing. Like,
That has not moved.
It's not like
Been pretty skeptical for a while.
Piston out of here.
I'm afraid we're going to damage every other rod bearing and everything else in there with the kind of abuse we're doing to it.
I would put a hole in the piston, get the thing to spin, because it'll still run. It will still meet the challenge.
On sale
I should have
today.
brought that goddamn rope with the 13 loops in it. We can hang it off of here. 5-gallon
They
can.
need this. Okay, can you kick the crank out of the way?
I see chips flying out of it.
Yep.
It's coming. Need extension?
Yeah. 10,000 PS or pounds of pressure to push it down the hole, and
Almost.
How far are you?
Well, you're right up to
you're out of the
ring.
hole, but I can't pull it
Yeah.
up yet.
A little more. One ring
Okay,
is
you're going to
out.
get a bunch of aluminum shavings in your face.
That's all I can do.
Okay, that's good. We can get it from there.
There you are. You got it.
Don't really think that's gonna run.
Did a little disassembly. Side of the motor off to get at the lifters, because I don't know, I don't think that's going to run properly, just my own opinion, but they get better as you move to the front.
Well, Team Buick, Dan's coming over to pick up the carburetor, but he's in nice clothes, so I'm going to take it off for him. They have a carburetor tank, so they're going to soak this for a few days because, like everything else, it's seized. The starter is also seized. It looks like the cam is seized. Some of the lifters are seized, and that's most of the seized, except, well, the water pump is seized. This bolt, not seized. Is that him?
I think so.
What kind of car is it? Is it a Vic? Is it cops? It's either Dan or the cops.
Don't see the losing team out tonight, hey?
Yeah, guys, optimistic in the face of
Get that carburetor off, boys.
on each
How did that
team.
oil pump filter screen collapse?
Compressed by ice. Probably had oil in it and ice on the outside and just crushed it down.
Yeah. Yeah, that would
Nice.
make sense.
Nothing else
It's
makes
fucking
sense?
shagged, hey?
Oh, dude. It's
It is
it's
shagged.
rough. It's rough.
Like if somebody
The
brought
thing
that
is,
pan
none
and
of
said,
what
"Can
we're
you-"
doing here is a waste of time because this manifold and carburetor can go on any engine that we get because then it's all ready to go.
We'll run on 7, right? It's not a straight 8 challenge then.
Right,
It's
but
a
that's the
straight
thing.
7.
It'd be disqualified.
Do you have anything else with 8 cylinders in the driveway? That are
Straight eights? No.
What about that Chrysler? Straight 6. Oh.
Like I'm no smoky eunuch, but
Well, isn't the rule of thumb though, if they look kind of like a used brake rotor, they're still okay?
yeah, right.
Like it
It's
kind of
like-
looks like a disc brake rotor is what it
Aren't
looks like
they,
to me.
aren't they
With like a,
supposed to look like worn out brake drums?
yeah, like it.
Fine, you guys are
Yeah?
you guys are insane.
Don't lose the shim. They've been shimmed out once already. That's the whole thing. It's like, can you get it running without? You're not allowed to spend any money. That's the thing.
Where'd you guys? Oh, you guys blew a serious hole up top. Hey, good idea, I guess, right?
I had to. It was just too big. It was so stuck in there. I drilled a hole. I wish we just had a piston because we could fix the cylinder. But we need a piston. Now we can make something close.
What year's this fucking thing? Let's see if we can find it.
Can you get a piston? Just buy one piston.
Yeah,
off
let's
of
see.
eBay and get it fucking
Yeah.
freighted up here. Eh?
Some guy's like, who's gonna buy one used piston? Oh fuck these assholes. All right, yeah, okay. I've used JB Weld to repair 2 engines before, and all I did was filled in the grooves, bought a cheap cylinder hone, and smoothed the JB Weld out. Worked good for me.
Is it 3 3/16?
Which would be 3 and what?
1.8, like 0.1875.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, it's like 186. So
it's like bang on.
it's bang on. So it's bone stock. Now that's the top of the bore. With that's I'm measuring the ridge.
Yeah.
So that means that it's bigger than that under the ridge,
which is okay.
which is good. Wrist pin's okay.
Because he actually drilled and
It
it touched that piece. It never touched the wrist pin of the actual. And it still turns. It wouldn't turn at all if you fucked it.
Yeah, right. And it turns pretty freely.
Yeah, I'll just heat it up, press it out, press it.
You don't even have to. You know what's cool? It's a pinch.
Oh, oh man.
You just take that pinch bolt out and push it out with your finger.
Oh fuck, easy.
I would like it to run on 8.
Without well, it will, but why wouldn't it? If it has a piston
if
in
we
the
do
hole.
this. Yeah.
Even if the cylinder ends up still leaking
The
after.
camshaft is.
Well,
Something was going on because the back of the engine, I thought it was, but the back of the cam and the back cylinder both had water.
are those lifters moving at the back or no?
I haven't spun it over that far. Like this is all just happened. So, well, we learned why the dipstick was rusted off today.
Before we order a piston.
Before we order a piston, we should maybe see if.
Because if we got to steal the engine out of the Packard, that's just got to happen, right? Like, it's got to be 8 cylinders and it's got to run.
There, see? That one
Okay,
came up.
time
So
to
the
change
cam's
works.
okay.
Okay.
Or the cam's not broken. It's turning over freely now.
Is it cheating if we just put an impact on the front, put the transmission in first gear, and dub
Yes.
over noises of an 8-cylinder running? Okay.
Yeah, that would be cheating.
All right.
I'm not saying you couldn't try it at the last minute. I am not really sure how we're going to sort this out now, because it's not like somebody's just going to walk in here with a Buick Straight-8 piston. Hey man, how's it going?
1950 Buick Straight-8 piston. Perfect.
Standard bore
On the shelf
at
in
Gary
stock.
Auto in Edmonton. That guy, he's been around for a long time. When you know that store's been there for a while when he's got it on the shelf.
48 years this November he's been at that store.
Yeah?
53 years overall he's been open.
Man, you saved the day.
That's
You and your brother.
fantastic.
You guys
That's
made it happen.
called
That is very
every parts
exciting.
store in the US.
Nobody would ship here, so we just went down the street. I am so excited because that was actually kind of a serious problem. So
I was getting a little worried there for a bit.
yeah, well, I wasn't worried until nobody would ship here. It's not the moon people, you know. Anyway, who cares? That is good because this one was not really repairable. We had to absolutely destroy it to get it out of there. So good. Rings are on their way, and we're going to concentrate on carburetor. Isn't your brother taking care of that?
Yeah, he's working on that right now.
So carburetor, I will take care of the starter, and I will fix the scratch in the block. What are you drinking?
Like I was saying, but I will get motivated. We'll get started here right away. Okay. We're not screwing around no more, guys. We're doing this. Okay. You watch. We're gonna do this. It's gonna be serious, right? Maybe give us a few minutes here, or maybe like what, 20 minutes, half hour, maybe a half hour at the most.
What's up, Captain? What are we doing?
We're gonna try and get these exhaust valves unstuck. Maybe actually get them out of their resting spot for now.
If it's going up, then keep going. Yep, you're going the right way. Keep going. Yep, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay, back off.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just see if I can get a shim in.
Okay.
Come on now.
Tap it. Oh yeah, you got one.
Okay, go up again. Back the other direction, yeah. So this is how we're forcing the valve up because they are stuck. So once we get it moving a bit, then we'll put a little bit of oil on the stem, and then we should be able to get it out reasonably easily. Yeah, here she comes. Doing a great job, buddy. Keep coming. Okay, and back up.
Back down.
A little
stubborn exhaust valves. Well, we got the one, and now on to the next one.
Ouch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you little son of a.
Kind of wishing you'd done the straight 4 challenge. Right?
Yeah, right? Wishing I'd done the Lawn Boy challenge right now.
Yeah.
No valves in those guys.
Oh yeah. Nice. Alright, now it's getting a bit more, yeah, you're getting movement anyway, which is nice.
I'm just trying to rinse it off here. Yeah, once you get it to turn, you're good.
Yeah.
Because if you just keep being gentle, it won't fuck off.
Right.
But it's not happy.
No.
I don't remember which ones were stuck the worst. I hope this is one of the worst ones, but I don't know. This might be one of the better ones too.
Last one?
Yeah, this is her. And is it coming? Let's go. Oh yeah, this one actually shouldn't be as bad because it kind of.
Yeah, this one ended up loosening up pretty good,
on
right?
its own, yeah. So that's
Well,
what I'm
we have to
saying.
get,
We gotta get this last valve out, then the
I thought
rest
we
of
were taking the
today
intake- I
is a party.
But you said we might take the intake valves out.
Huh? I said we might.
So what's your advice for Team Buick?
Yeah.
Team Buick, you need to get your shit together, man. Like, for real, like, yeah. What are you doing over there, man? Like, just come on. Oh, what am I doing? Putting bark in with the keepers? Good job. What is that? Nylon? Dummy. What a dummy I am. Anyway, yeah. Like I was saying. But here we are. Today,
Packard
you
team
know,
getting into
14th,
a pretty
right?
good early lead.
we just start doing this every day, like it's our job. Taking the bus to, it's like it's California.
You're taking the bus, Dean showing up with his lunchbox.
Cracking beers time. Oh no, you can't even crack this beer.
I thought you stopped beer.
What the?
Holy.
It told me to stop right there.
No.
That was weird.
All
Yeah.
right, well, get a screwdriver and just.
Shotgunner.
Yeah.
No, no more beers, guys.
What do you
have a
want? You want
screwdriver over
a
there?
you want a
Shotgun
flat
over
blade or a
No,
Phillips or
No, just gonna open the top somehow. There you go.
Shotgun.
shotgun it? Come on. Oh, you're gonna hurt yourself. Oh,
That sprayed pretty good. That was awesome.
just doing this shit work.
Oh, he's got lots of work to do, man. I know. I feel. That's okay, man.
You
We'll
feel
try.
bad,
I do.
I feel bad.
but he does.
It doesn't affect me at all.
Well, we'll try.
That's exactly
We'll
the
try and
same.
help you as much as we can.
We're here for emotional support.
Yeah, I need the help.
How? I'm already doing two things. How much more do you
That's
want me to do?
Already doing two things. The
Dude,
gym,
yeah.
the gym deuce.
Yeah. He's
Already
awesome.
Pulling the JD.
Jim's so good.
What a shot of what you're actually doing.
Oh yeah.
This one.
Wow.
That's the last one.
This is the last one. So you see every time the valve comes up, it's got dirt and rust on the stem.
Yeah,
we
like
just
that was
bring
the
it up.
biggest accomplishment we had
That was a
today.
great-
Rinse it,
Yeah.
push it back down,
But you know what?
pump it up and down a couple times.
Good.
Each time it'll come up a
This
little
thing could
further.
run with cleanup, gaskets, slapping the valves, clean the
Pump
block,
more.
right?
The biggest hurdle
Look
you
at
gotta overcome.
each time it comes a little
mystery
nicer, a
transmission.
little farther, and
Kind of like that guy told Scott to clean the crank.
eventually.
Hear that racket?
Eye check.
There it is, man. Look at that.
They're in absolutely amazing condition. Can you see?
They are actually. Yeah.
Like there's no wear, there's no, like they're almost like new.
Yeah,
There's
they're just
no,
carboned
there's
up.
no.
Yeah.
We're just gonna dress them where they got nicked, and maybe lap them back in.
There's no pits. There's
There's
nothing
not
on the
a
ceiling.
tiny bit of where I've seen valves pounded till they're razor sharp with pieces breaking
Yeah.
off on the edges.
Yeah.
And
these
that's
are-
just like new.
Yeah, that's what I love about it. Just fucking mint.
Yeah, they're nice, man. I'd say so too, buddy. Good, good,
No,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clean the
Look
engine.
at the amount of rust. You see the rust?
That's bad. That is bad, guys.
That's why they were stuck. But you know, once that's gone, almost no damage. But look at the amount of that valve that is inside the block. You know.
Oh yeah, inside the keep.
So
fucking
it doesn't
died.
take very much. That begins very tight very quickly. But right now,
Where's he
and
going?
another can. What's that?
Where's he going?
What are you doing, Dean? You forget what show you were doing right now? Yeah, right.
And he's gone.
What do you...
And he's fucking wandered off.
So, the smart money to me now would be fix the starter. So that we can go and cycle everything.
Well, I think if we do that, maybe we should put the distributor back in so you get some oil under that fucking the main bearings and shit, right? If you're gonna start spinning it over fast.
Yeah.
That's a handy engineering tip.
Do you imagine this car with this chrome on it? Now we have to. Okay, I'll help you.
Let's not imagine. Let's actually do things.
Let's do it. Yes.
You imagine. You have an imagination that has an amazing car collection. You actually drive a fucking 91 Corolla.
90 Chrome. Yeah, 90 Chrome.
You can hear that tone in his voice. He's offended. I don't drive a fucking 91.
not
You have been
91s.
told,
Those
sir.
were lame.
They changed them in 91.
Yeah, 90 was the
Yeah.
cool
Toyotas.
Corolla.
90 was the one that really looked like a Cheerio. Okay, can you pull that off of there? Dean
Right, Dean.
fucking...
Jump
They'll
in
call
there.
him No Teeth Dean after today.
No, wait, how do we?
Huh? What do you mean? It's a spring.
Is there, oh, there we go. Yeah, we got it.
There you go.
what
Maybe
you brand
each
that
piston
shit.
to top dead center and
I
scrape
hold
it
the
off.
camera.
Okay,
One at a time.
Yeah.
Okay? So, are you scraping pistons at
Yeah.
top dead? Okay, because you're a meticulous guy and
Yeah.
you like scraping shit.
Yes.
That's all I'm trying to do. Steven is here.
Do you have a
You'd be
vacuum?
happy to learn
We need
that all
vac-
the exhaust valves are already out and free.
We need
So
a vacuum.
Good,
we're
'cause I
on
just brought a tool
easy
that-
time.
I
We're on
just brought a
full
tool that might actually help.
What'd you bring?
Bring it, Josh.
Okay.
Second shift, punching in on Packard shit detail.
It's like overtime day today. Team Packard.
This is your Canadian incense.
This is our church here. You know, we're really making an effort here on the side.
You haven't been shit talking Team Buick much tonight.
No, I've been feeling kind of bad for them, man.
Well, yeah, they got a lot to deal with. Right
They got a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
Right now. Steven's right, and
They got problems. Start giving her the old Ardrossan port and polish. This is kind of a de-coking. They used to call this de-coking back before it became like a rehab thing. Yeah, we've been burning the coil at both ends here, right? Fuck, you're still getting killed.
Still.
We have so much DEET on us that my arm has burnt through the top of the fender. Okay, we pulled all the intake valves, and for the most part, nothing too much more horrifying than usual. And except for these guys, not very nice. Hey, I don't really need to hook that up to a flow bench or whatever it's called to figure that that's not quite gonna work.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah, that's right.
But intake Siamese.
Oh. Wow. That's right. You're
That's
right.
faster.
That's better.
I have no idea.
I don't know. But
I don't know.
Look
I don't
how-
think fast was really on the agenda.
But he
What
can-
was the idea when they built this? Let's make it smooth. Smooth and quiet.
you're a very
How long will it be able to sit in a field without seizing?
Pretty long, apparently. Okay.
As long as you got a hat on your carb, you'll be fine.
Yeah, proving again the validity of the hat storage technique.
yeah. Yeah.
Where's the hat? Fell on me and I damn near shit myself. I was just like, ah, God.
I hate that thing.
No,
God, no. Oh, God. But it does belong to the car, in a way.
Yeah, we'll put it in the back parcel shelf.
Good job. Scrape all that stupid stuff. And look at this.
This looks like one of those close-up of like sewage plant in like Bangladesh. That's awesome. Okay.
Oh,
there
yeah.
she comes.
Old Daytona Beach.
Do you want to keep running the 71 Sport Fury hubcaps on the front, Dean?
No.
What do you think? Do you think we should make the original Packard hubcaps fit at some point? That'd be cool, eh? I have all 4 original caps for this car.
I'm stealing that hubcap in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna come out, you're like, ah!
Yeah.
No!
Oh
Damn it, Dean!
yeah. I'll come running out, shaking my fist in my dressing gown.
You're like, no, my Fury hubcap.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a half coil job so far.
Yeah.
Half coiler.
Pretty
Tick,
decent
tick.
job.
We're on OT golden coil time.
Yeah.
This is a car lot greasy write-off flip is what this car was.
Oh, okay.
It's not really the pedigree that we all love to hear. So do you have the history of this car? Yeah, it's mostly just been a series of greasy car write-off used car flips over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Series of bad collision repairs and poor repaints. Oh yeah, really? Tell me more.
Really?
Well, it seems to have been terminally neglected for so long that the wheels went missing, and the paint is all peeled off, and it's been sunburnt and it's seized. Really? I'll take it. That sounds exactly like what I want in a car. When I'm shopping in the 1% of the price of a good one range.
It's like, oh yeah, we played
God,
football and
yeah. Okay, fine. Go hiking and skiing, whatever. I'll sit here and detail my own exhaust ports. Thank you.
That's right, man. It's the best.
And
We're gonna get full voltage out of this thing, eh? What are these things rated at? Anybody look it up? $1.25
For horse?
$1.50.
More
I think
than
they're
that.
160 something.
Are
It's
they
fucked.
high? Are
It's
they
a lot.
It's like 165.
It's 160
Is
something
it for the
horsepower.
Straight-8?
This is a beast.
That's awesome.
They toil on late into the night.
Right.
Agent Dean prepping for the inevitable Judgment Day.
Oh, Packard Judgment Day? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think this is going to help us win the race? If this breather cover is really pristinely shiny?
Yeah. It's going to definitely help us in the long run.
Okay, good enough. Okay. Pretty good week for Team Packard. I think we can be very happy with that. So far we haven't had anything that says you're effed, right? I mean, everything's been, the worst is done. That's really it though. That really was the worst of it. Now on it's cleaning, glue it all back together, tighten the bolts up, whatever.
Yeah, man.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's actually dirty enough that we have to clean it just to see what car it's from. I think it's from the Buick. If this says General Motors or something, then we'll keep going. Delco, okay, that's Buick. This is a welded baffle, and I'm looking at it like, why in the hell would that be like that? And you can see the ice has actually pushed that pan out. It's actually bulged it out. So that's a handy thing to look for if you're shopping for cars in Canada. Whether or not the oil pan has ice damage. We got the disgusting out of there, which was good. It's actually fine.
Wow. That's dirty.
Yeah.
How's it on the inside? Is it freed up at least?
Oh yeah, no, it's actually,
Oh, good.
yeah. We'll put it on the machine, spin her up, clean the points, probably be fine. Just gonna give it a quick clean. Probably gonna have to disable the vacuum advance, so the gas mileage might be down a little bit, but we'll probably live. Look at this, eh?
Looks like manure.
Kind of is. Well, waiting for the rest of the team. Buick team works. Buick team has jobs. It's a distinct disadvantage in this contest, having an actual job. There's a little grease zerk. I'm sure that's been very carefully maintained.
Oh, it looks like it, yeah.
We can do a lot update. What do you think, Jim? I put the pink Chrysler next to the Ford truck there in the late models section there.
Quite nice. Jeez.
That tidied up, eh?
Yeah, yeah. You had your chrome polish out,
Yeah, yeah.
steel wool, and Simonizing.
Do a little Simonizing job on
Yeah.
it. What is this called? We were debating yesterday. The lifter gallery or lifter galley?
I believe it's gallery, but galley sounds more pirate-ish.
I would say, right?
Yeah.
Jim, did you see we have a piston?
Hey?
Did I show you the piston?
I've yet to see this piston.
Hang
Very
on.
happy. Oh, wow.
So it's in beauty shape, and it's right out of the box. We are winning. That's a win, eh?
Whatever, neat.
You know what's awesome is you had it on the shelf.
Oh yeah, I don't even think we would have got it running if this ring would have freed up here.
I couldn't
Might have had
even
some
I couldn't
oil
even get
burning.
the rings out of it. It was so
Oil burning
rusty, the
problem.
rings wouldn't even come out. Like,
Oh yeah, look at that. They've kind of become one with the piston.
yeah. No, I had to hit them with a hammer to get the
wow.
rings out. And the rest of them are fine. So we're gonna get some rings. So really, what does that leave us with in the meantime? This is really just a waiting game. We gotta
Not a
figure out a
tough
way to
life.
fix that. We're not using that. I was gonna cut it here. Hey,
Jeez.
that's just
Never seen something so fucking trash. Yeah.
yeah. It looks like it come off the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, or like
oh, it was crushed at a terrifying depth.
engines that are in like a junkyard and the oil pan's missing, they drop it from the big crane and it lands on it.
The bearings are just appalling, buddy.
Oh, there's still a bit of bearing material in this region.
Where?
Right
What are
there.
you looking for?
Right there. See,
The
notice
darker,
there's
the
a...
gray?
No, it hasn't gotten to the copper yet.
That's what I mean. That's what we're
Yeah,
hoping.
so if you look for the dark stuff, like this here on the sides, because they're steel coated with copper, coated with lead and tin.
Yeah,
or
lead and
whatever,
tin, yeah. Oh, so they're not as roasted as I initially thought.
What did you think that?
Well, I thought that there was a layer over this that was gone.
Well,
but I
there
see
is, like,
now,
yeah,
I just have
it's
trouble
just-
telling the gray from the
Oh,
copper.
yeah.
And so this is
Don't
actual
be
bearing.
fooled. These are
No,
not
they're
good
bad.
bearings.
No, they're
Like,
bad. They're very
not
bad.
endorsing them as a. Oh, the oil pressure was shitty. So you just.
Gary, did you see the shims to tighten up the bearings? It's like a thousandth of an inch shim, right?
Yeah.
You got any more? You got like a 5,000?
A beer can, I think,
do.
would almost be
Yeah, right.
perfect.
Beer
I
can.
think I have 4, but I don't have 1.
Yeah, I see it's just a thin foil.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the oil pressure's going down a bit. Grandpa takes her out, just put a little shim in there. So that's clean. This is disassemble. This is still, we've never taken that. That's going to be gross.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
gonna
why
need-
would they use flathead screws? That's kind of a
Uh-huh.
bit of a fail. It's
quite crusty.
One lifter there?
Yeah,
Pretty
one lifter's
substantial
okay.
looking.
Yeah.
Or a tappet,
one
I
out.
guess. Depending what side of the pond you're on.
Hydro
Yeah.
with a snap ring in the top.
Oh, wow. They even look
How roached are they?
sitting outside.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Whoa, they look like new.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
My fear is that they're mushroomed and we're going to have a hard time getting them out of the bores.
Oh, yeah? Is there a reason
This
to
one
pull
came
them
out.
out? Like,
Well, it's filthy in there.
oh, yeah.
Filthy.
Well, no, because they've got this
And
ingenious step
The
on it
last
here.
two lobes, are rusty.
Look at this. See, it's machined down about 10,000,
Oh.
so even if it does mushroom, you don't have to worry.
Oh, it's, well, isn't that?
See?
But
The rust
just from
will
here
get
to
you,
here,
yeah.
the rust is going to be, there's a couple, that's what's been fighting us on the Packard. We should pull the head up here and have a quick look,
yeah.
Mr. Jim. Maybe we should pull the head apart.
They'll do
What do you think? Are we out in the rain? Are we doing it?
Oh, yeah, it's going to pass.
Okay, we got it. We'll set up the light. We'll look at, there's our set.
Is this fairly substantial?
It's fairly, yeah,
Okay.
it's fair.
I think facing out, and then we have one guy with a magnet and fucking screwdriver, and another guy with the compressor. And
Okay, how
I
are we
got the
going
beer.
to make that?
do you have a couple of pieces of wood?
Nope.
Like a tree or lumber? I guess we drill a hole. Oh no, this is your prize table.
A whole lot nicer
That's
than the
out.
Packard.
Certainly not going to pull those studs.
For now.
I think drilling the holes,
Oh really?
don't you think?
Oh yeah. I just didn't want to compromise your table.
Well, you know the actual problem is I don't think it's actually my table.
Oh really?
That might be the actual problem. Let's see, can we save this? No. What?
Oh fuck! We want to
Look,
lay a bunch
Mr.
of
Big
potato
Wheel.
chips all over the fucking thing. Crunch.
Get some dip. It'll be fine. Oh, come on.
There's nothing to say. Where's this piece?
Well,
here?
we can fucking patch it in there. There. Shh. Well, I think there's pieces. There's
Watch out, there's a breeze coming through. Dust into the fucking wind.
Oh, come on. We can save him.
No.
This. Oh. Jim. Oh.
Jim's got the right idea. Get her done.
Here we go.
Sure.
Put that
Sure.
under
If
your
you want to
pillow,
just.
and that's where it's going.
Jim just reckless with the history here.
Oh, I'm reckless.
That'll be fine.
Blame that on me.
Yeah, I see. Hurriedly excavated that like it didn't matter. Okay. You can do a little bit of
Oh yeah,
a little bit of the professor with the
There you go. Perfectly marked out. It's not on the mark. Might as well have done nothing.
What? What? You
hanging out with steam too much.
Just watch. What do you guys think?
Ever get it out. Oh, a man and a hairy ass boy.
Where the? Oh, look at there.
Made a mark.
It's not big enough. You're gonna have to.
Nice technique.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll spiralize.
You don't use that one as much in the machining world, but that's a handy fucking tip.
All the time.
The old ream. Did I do this wrong? Oh,
Perfect.
Shit. There, okay.
A lot of guys, they don't remove the radiator. Don't drill right to the rad. Oh, takes the wind out of their sails. Kind of a Team Packard thing.
Team Packard just used an old cardboard box.
Oh. Well, that's about as robust as their car. Like, this is a nice crafted thing. You can give that to your kids and they can pass it down for
Goes with the
years.
car.
Yeah, hanging on the wall. The old Buick.
The old valve counter.
Remember when Grandpa crafted that thing with love and care?
You can see there's a lot of fucking care and attention. Oh, fuck's sake,
A nice workbench.
Just watch out for the teeth.
Love and care. Jeez.
Fucking that was outside of tolerances. Right
Whoa,
there.
well, you're going right to that knot.
Valvo Holdo.
Should work good.
Yeah, very nice.
Kind of a
Is it gonna have some numbers or anything?
Oh yeah, I guess you're. That's what you're getting at.
Well, I mean,
let's see here.
I thought, you know, being the engineer, you could do the math on it. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Boom.
Coming in here.
One. Jim got to try and get them both, eh, in the same pick.
Oh, the same load, yeah.
Why?
Hey, what do you mean why? So I don't have to do a back haul. Because I'd be empty.
Oh, back empty.
Yeah. Oh, and then you're doing, yeah, here we go.
Oh,
By the
well,
hour, yeah, of course.
Safety guy was getting all over me.
I'll just stand out of the way.
It'll find you.
Another hammered type.
And he's a visit from Baron von Hammerschmack.
Wow, that's clean.
Here's his. Oh. Oh yeah.
That'll be fine.
Dual valve springs for this high revving
Right?
beauty.
You got lots of RPM to work with here.
All right.
Wow, that's some crusty old thing.
Oh wow. Is that ever working slick? I'd almost display that on your coffee table. Really, anything. You have guests over. I think we're losing the battle here.
Okay, let's take a
You breather
Get
here?
one guy out of here and take a breather. This is, yeah, we're not here to fucking. Whoop.
Rain and mosquitoes.
Yeah, we'll take the distributor inside and take it in.
Let's do something. Okay, let's have a look at the. What do you think of the oil pump, Jim?
I'd have more confidence in it if it turned 360, but that's okay. I think it's. What do we got here?
Well, we don't.
Oh, it's about 270.
We don't have to go very far. Yeah, it doesn't look good. We're gonna have to take it apart and have a look. And
that's probably just a clear oil,
done
mineral
a
oil they
very
put in there.
rough scraping of the distributor, and we're gonna. I'll go through that.
Well, this shouldn't take long. We got
Okay, what do you need? A flat screwdriver.
Let's see here if we can. Oh yeah, well,
Nice.
that felt good. Let's see if I can get some. Yeah.
Put it into your wrist.
Oh yeah, we'll be feeling it tomorrow. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay, this guy, my nemesis here.
Yeah.
His deal. Let's get some of this gunk out of here. Apply a little axial load on this mother. Oh yeah, bit of torque, and away you go. Oh yeah.
Gravy, buddy. Okay.
Perfect. Oh, this workbench is nice here. I just got room to lay these screws out
Yeah,
now.
right.
Oh, it's got that old oil stink, so that's
Yeah.
good.
I'm just happy it moves at all. I have to say to myself, how bad can it be if it moves at all? Like, it was sitting in water for many years, but
Ooh.
water came out when it opened. That's not always good.
Too sure what this is. This must have been our blockage here. Just some. That's probably just that
Holy.
engine gunk. I've heard of that before. Commercials and stuff. Oh yeah. A little bit of cleaning. Get that. Let's see here if we can see why it doesn't turn all the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. It doesn't like something.
Something doesn't like. Grind through it. Just grind through it, fellas.
Ooh. Oh yeah, it extruded it.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, it's some sort of a water-based scum. Well, it was a piece of water itself. Ooh, certainly pumping. But I'm not wearing good clothes. Oh yeah, this thing will go no problem.
Yep. Alright, put the cover back on.
Oh no, we'll get a little more thorough than that. Here, if we can tidy that up. Ooh, a helical cut too. Nice one, Buick. Oh, this might be a little ambitious. Need some steel wool. Might be even more ambitious.
Hey, you a good girl?
Whoa, jeez. Easy. Just fired up to see the ass kicking that Buick's doing on Packard here now.
What did you guys think overall?
Yeah,
Pretty gravy,
once we got that
just a quick
scam out
tidy?
here, that scum off. Yeah, I just.
Oh, you just don't want to pull that through the bushing, or what?
No, it wouldn't pull through it. Yeah, it's not that I don't want to. I couldn't.
No, it is not.
Let's see here. I think it'll just go right now. Look at this, under its own weight.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, yeah.
And what do you think? Pretty decent.
Oh yeah.
Seems pretty decent.
Ooh, yeah, that looks good.
It's not totally garbage.
This guy here also looks good. Just remember this side was out. The scum preserved it. It's fair.
It's fair.
Oh yeah.
Fair is way past good enough.
Yeah, yeah. It's not pooched or anything like that.
It's not far down.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything that's
Perfect.
not completely pooched is going back in.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a helical cut gear pump.
That's
Just to quiet things down in that Buick, I guess.
I mean, I don't see even any realistic amount of wear. I don't know. I mean, there's a little staining, but it's not polished. There's not even any polish on it.
Maybe it's been seized and that's why the
You know?
so bad.
Oh yeah, it's not overly worn.
You actually see any significant wear on it? Look at how crispy the top of the teeth are still. And we just give her a quick Varsol tanky and blow it out and put it back together, right?
Yeah.
Gravy. So there's not even a gasket, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like there's the original milling marks are still there.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're evident through
Like,
the.
and then there's some scoring on top. But
Yeah.
do you want a Varsol tang and put it back together?
Might as
Then
well.
it's done.
Then it's done.
Then it's done. It goes
Instead of
right
a
here.
half-finished project.
Yeah, then it's
a
done. That's a
full
great
finished
idea.
Project. Yeah.
That cleaned up quite amazingly well, really, considering it was sitting in water. You see any? I don't see any catastrophic type of bullshit, really. Look, it's
No,
pretty
it all
reasonable,
looks,
eh?
Like from a or a slightly worn engine. Like not a heavily worn one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not. This particular part of the engine is not thrashed. That's encouraging for some of this other stuff. Yeah. Well, the car shows 75,000 miles, and I think cars at that time they would be on their second set of bearings at 70,000.
Oh yeah, you'd roll some in.
You'd roll them in, and this is probably not. This might have been replaced, but it's hard to say. Hard to say, really. Nevertheless, we're gonna put her back together with some kind of way too fancy for the job bearing lube.
See something I
What are you doing in there?
Pile of derelict motorcycle parts.
Are you gonna hawk some bike parts on the Franker channel? What a nice girl. Do you want your own TV show? Yeah? Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, okay, I know. What a good girl. See you very soon.
Oh, we should be in good shape here.
What are you flat rating this baby at, Jim? 0.5 to reassemble? 0.25?
Oh, 0.5 to reassemble.
0.5, alright.
Yeah, I'll just... Get that surface real nice there.
Yeah, this is going to be nice.
Oh, just a marginal amount to help it slide in here. And let's get her... Oh yeah, that thing will be really happy. So, let's see how it wants to go into its home here. Oh wow.
Just falls right in there. Oh, look at that.
There's your full rotation now. Oh, is that ever nice?
Right on.
It's like a quality watch. And this here.
Isn't it funny, look at how the quality of just the oil pump on this car.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The thing is huge.
Good weight to it.
It's nice. It's like its own little thing. Like you could take
yeah.
this and run it with something else and use it to pump oil, perhaps.
A little wiggle here.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wow.
Nice, eh? Like new.
Yeah, compared to a little while ago when it was just hating its life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna squeeze a little in there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Look at that, and you can see how the pump itself works. Yeah. It just flows around.
Yeah.
Or which direction here? Where's our output? Output's here. So it would spin this direction here. Your oil gets sucked in there. It goes around the back.
Yeah.
Right out through there, and then here. No, you're not coming through. Another teeth coming at you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Wow, nice.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, and then I was worried that we'd get this on the wrong way, but luckily, they make it so it only fits on one way. This bolt's kicked off to the side. Ooh,
yeah, that would be disastrous, eh?
Look at that. You could ring it together.
Just about, eh?
World. Yeah. Nice crisscross pattern here as per the factory manual. And we'll just do a circumferential check here.
Right.
Okay, so
now,
see if it spins here. Will it spin?
Oh, it'll spin.
Oh, wow. Listen to that.
So then we get it in there with the microphone. Oh, it sounds nice.
Yeah. Ooh, turns nice. Wow. And I think, well, no, it'll fire on the first crank. They won't be fucking around.
Really?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna fire. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure everything's dialed right in. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think
Timing
it should,
set,
really.
yeah.
I think if you do this right, it should fire on the first turn.
Yeah.
So the next thing is going to be the distributor. And that's really just limited to a light clean.
Yeah,
and,
it does 360 rotation.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's in good shape.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a really nice
Washed
job.
up real nice.
Where's the inspection mark? Can you see it?
Oh, yeah, it was right there. Factory paint dot.
There we go. It's a pass.
I suspect it's probably driven off the distributor. Oh, it is. So there's its home.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Look at that. As it exists
That's
in the
cool.
world, yeah.
Yeah.
And the cam just freaking yodels it over and
Yeah, the cam is another problem. The cam is not good.
yeah, I think most every component has that same amount of gunk on it.
Yeah, the cam's got rust, like rusty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
That'll wear off.
it'll clean up, I guess. No, that's for sure gonna work. We have 0% worries about that. I have 0% worried about this. And we have a piston. That was a good save, eh?
Oh yeah.
'Cause we were looking hurt in
Yeah,
there.
that other piston was its pistoning days have kind of subsided. It's retired into paperweight sort of stuff.
Without that piston, this whole car, none of this matters, right? That's why I was kind of like, well, we're not doing anything until we have a piston in our hand, even if it meant buying a whole car. Like I went and looked, but the car I was looking at didn't turn over either. And I thought, oh. So that goes on the finished pile.
Good.
We'll have to make a little finished sign.
Yeah.
So what's next? Distributor, then the starter. The starter's bad, remember?
Oh yeah, it's locked up solid.
And the valves. We never got to finish taking the valves out because it rained. More Buick Challenger suit.
Good. We gotta keep
Redemption, yeah, that's right. We gotta keep Packard team is doing pretty good. Packard team is coming around. Signing off. Night. It's a regular contributor.
Same old shit.
Yes, Team Buick. What are you gonna do? I'm just kidding, man. I'm just joking. I wish them luck, but I mean.